Hey guys, this is Kelly, the Revit tutor, and I just wanted to talk to you today about modeling walls inside of Revit. I have Revit 2020 version here, and walls are primarily elements that define rooms and buildings. Revit can contain a variety of wall types that are available in different widths and materials, and you can also change their height, their length, and types as required. So some of the things I want to go over here today is modeling walls using specific wall types, then modifying walls by changing the wall type, height, and length, then defining how the walls join at intersections, and then last, add wall openings that are no case or filled with a door or a window. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about uh, how it works when you have like a background for CAD and deciding which the best way to go. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about modeling walls first. So modeling walls in Revit software is more than two lines in a plane. They're full of 3D elements that store detailed information, including their height, their thickness, materials. This means that they're useful in a 2D and 3D view, and it also impacts the material takeoff schedules if you're using any. Okay, there's three main types. So we have basic walls, and then we have those are basically like compound walls that contain on more layers such as blocks, airspace, and bricks, things like that. So you can add on to those walls. This one right now is just a basic generic 6-inch. It's just stud basically. Then you have curtain walls. They're non-bearing walls made of glass with mullions. When I say non-bearing, that means that it's not carrying any weight. Okay, so this is kind of those framing that you might see in your storefront glass windows. Okay. Um, then there's the third category, and that's stacked walls. This includes one type of wall above another wall type, such as a brick wall over a concrete wall. So currently this is in a coarse view, so you don't see all that, and I'll get into that in just a little bit here. To display the hatching in the walls in the plan view, in the view control bar, you can set the detail level to fine or medium, either one. So if I hit medium, as you can see here, the stacked wall here gained some more detail in it. And if I go to fine, if there's any more detail to be gained, it would show that for me. Okay. So let's go over how do we model a wall. So in order to model the wall, we'll go up here to the Architecture tab. And in the panel here that says wall, you can go ahead and hit this drop down and we get different types of wall types. In this case, we'll choose architectural. And then when we do that, then we have the type selector here. And when we hit that, we have other types that are embedded here. Okay, you kind of see that you have the curtain wall category, we have the stack wall category, and of course, this is our basic wall category, right? Now, if you're looking for some specific type, you could also have a search here, and we could type in words like brick, like that, and it'll show all those walls that contain the word brick in the name. Okay. Above here, we have in the options bar, these are going to specify the following information about the wall you might start modeling. So you have it either drawn by the height or by the depth. Okay, the height and the depth are both based off of the level that you're on. Okay, so you would set the height of the wall to either unconnected, which is right here, or you'd set it to the level that you wanted. So seeing that we are actually on level 1 here in mind, we can see the base constraint says level 1. Level 2 would be the height that I would want it to go up to. All right. And the location line is the set the justification for it, all right, of the wall using these options. So you have options such as wall center line, core center line, finish face exterior, finish face interior, core face exterior, and core face interior. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? So when I start talking about all of these location lines, let me go ahead and select one. Let me finish up going through this first. While I'm in the draw command of the wall, that's when I get all these options, by the way. I have to start a wall in order to get these options to populate for me, not just selecting a wall. I have to start a new wall. Okay. This will basically be the way that it starts drawing that out. This chain option allows me to go ahead and click, 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 and keep on going to continue a wall should I change direction or change to another shape. Okay. So the offset here is just simply how far away it would draw from some line that I might have started at. And the radius is exactly what it sounds like. If I need a radius, it'll create one. And then the join status is allow or disallow automatic wall joins. Okay, so that means that right now it's always currently allow, and I'll show you wall joins here in a little bit, in just a little bit over here, and you'll kind of understand a little more about that. Okay, so since we have this draw panel right here, this draw panel here is going to allow me to select one of these options here to create my wall, and so I can use alignment lines to help me out. I can use some of the temporary dimensions and the snaps to place my walls. So as I'm sketching, I can also press my space bar, and what that'll do is flip the orientation of my wall. Okay, so here's how we do it. If I have a straight line right here, I would click to start it, move in one direction, and then if I felt like, see that blue dimension that keeps changing as I move to the right here? That is my temporary dimension, and it is telling me I'm moving along a horizontal plane. And it's say that I get to 20 right there, and I click, that stops. Now, see that I have the chain option on right here. Notice that that end did not come apart from there. It means I don't have to click to keep on going. It means I could actually just now click again and then click again, and I could keep on changing my direction if I needed to. Okay, now to get out of this command, I would need to use the escape key 2 times. Okay,